In Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie, Infinity Castle, while Tanjiro remains at the center, it's several supporting characters who truly shoulder the weight of the narrative, steering emotional depth, thematic resonance, and dramatic tension throughout the film. One standout is Akaza, the upper-ranked demon whose clash with Tanjiro and Jo becomes a turning point not just in battle, but in character psychology. His complex backstory is fleshed out, showing how grief, regret, and failed ambitions shaped his transformation and loyalties. Critics have noted that Akaza's emotional arc, especially his final act of atonement, gives Infinity Castle surprising tragedy and gravitas rarely seen in villain portrayals. Another character who carries enormous weight is Shinobu Kocho. Her personal vendetta against Doma, who killed her sister, is one of the film's most emotionally charged threads. Her confrontation is driven by loss, vengeance, and the internal struggle of how far she's willing to go. Her fight and ultimate fate serve not just as a plot pivot, but as a poignant emotional anchor. On the side of the Demon Slayer Corps, Jutomioka steps beyond his usual stoic support role. His clash alongside Tanjiro versus Akaza underscores how both characters mirror each other in different ways, through trauma, resolve, and sacrifice. Jo's evolution within the battle demonstrates that the fight isn't only Tanjiro's burden to bear. Though not always foreground, Nezuko Kamido's presence continues to silently influence the stakes and emotional tenor of the film. Even when inactive, her fate is still a major motivating factor for Tanjiro and others, reminding the audience of the human cost behind the war against demons. Critics note that keeping her arc in the background allows the film to maintain urgent momentum while still anchoring its emotional stakes. Upper-ranked demons as a collective also carry substantial narrative weight. The film doesn't just present them as faceless antagonists. Instead, each is given backstory, emotional complexity, and reason. This richer portrayal turns battles into more than spectacle. They become tragic conflicts saturated with history, regret, and sacrifice. Finally, though Tanjiro is the protagonist, Infinity Castle leans on the ensemble to keep the momentum and emotional resonance alive. Without the individual arcs of Akaza, Shinobu, Ju, and the upper ranks, the film would lose much of its narrative heft. Their struggles, regrets, and sacrifices make Infinity Castle not just a showdown of power, but a deeper meditation on humanity, loss, and redemption.